So I'm gonna give you two options.
Oh shit, I got
Actually, you know
options.
what? No. You know what? No.
Oh, what? I don't have options?
No.
Fuck, I don't have rights.
Okay. So you get to make the demi-glace accompanied beef and chicken duet.
That sounds really long. There's a lot of syllables in that. What? Wait, what is it?
It is the demi-glaze accompanied beef and chicken
That's like the
duet.
longest shit in this whole fucking list.
It's the dish that Tsukasa, the former number one, made out of all the grocery store as a grocery store
Oh, yo,
dish.
okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. It was that one.
What is going on, podcast listeners? This is John with my good friend Lee, and I think this is episode 23, maybe episode 24 of the Would Have Talked About It Anyway podcast. Lee, how's it going, my friend?
I don't know, fucking Mr. Sunday Night Slow Jams over here with your Sunday Night Slow Jam ass voice. God damn.
Hey, you said I have it, so I had to use it at least once. I had to use it at least once.
I don't know if we're doing a podcast or if you're gonna start playing freaking Omarion.
I'll spare you, Omarion. I'll give you some Joe. How does that sound?
Ah, damn. What are other like solid like slow
Here
jams?
comes Twisted by Keith Sweat.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Keith Sweat. Freaking Mary J. Blige. Silk
Something.
Sonic.
So,
Silk
so
Sonic, I guess.
I mean, if you're going something new,
It depends which ones, but like Usher. Oh, you got it. Bad's a
you got
solid
it.
slow
You
jam.
got it bad.
Damn.
It's like, all right, here comes Bump and Grind by R. Kelly.
Oh man, cancel.
Cancel.
Do they still?
They
I,
still,
I
they
haven't.
still play it.
Do they?
I've heard people play it on the radio.
I haven't heard Sunday Night Slow Jams in a while, but I don't know if they have.
It's kind of hard to find Sunday Night Slow Jams now.
Well, I don't listen to like the radio like that, but like here where I'm from, like every Sunday at like 7 o'clock is Sunday Night Slow Jams with R Dub.
Yeah, no, we actually had in LA. We actually had in LA they had a R&B station where they would do that like every
Oh,
night.
just solely. So
Yeah, so like
every night or like even through the day.
no, like every night they would have like a special like dedication hour where you had someone with like the silky voice that go in and be like, "What's up, baby?"
Yeah, see, man, you could be the slow jams guy, man.
Hey,
Let's
man.
we're gonna start a little separate channel from what we're doing here, so you could show the world your slow jams voice, slow jam announcer radio guy voice.
Honestly, if people actually liked it, like I would totally be down to like make TikToks where like I'm reading like people's messages to other people.
We'll just start making. We'll make a TikTok of you introducing songs. I think that's what that is.
We'll start.
So like, be
We'll
like,
start there.
oh, this is Joe's fucking.
This is
What's Joe's songs? I forget.
this is Joe's #1 hit single. I want to know.
Oh, there you go. See, look, you even remember the names of the songs, bro. That's
I
how.
honestly, if you're gonna like actually like produce, like if you're actually gonna like do that, you have to know the words. Like I can't just be like, all right, here's the song from Seal, and like not even tell you what the song is. You have to guess what it is.
Yeah, you really, yeah, especially when it's like older songs too. Like you got to say it.
Yeah,
No, but sometimes I feel like they go, and now we'll get into some Mary J. Blige.
yeah. I mean, if they're talking about like a specific song, they will. But like,
Yeah,
it's like,
there's like a request. Like, we should do a Twitch where you do it,
dude,
and then after that, people call in requests, and then you play slow
or like
jams.
people like donate requests, and then I read them and then play the slow jam to go with it.
Yeah, man, freaking slow jams, man. But other than slow jams, how you been, man? That was we went straight off the bat to slow jams in this podcast right now.
You keep telling me I have a silky smooth voice.
Pause. No, I don't. That's weird. That's
Pause.
weird. I don't say that. I just said you have good R&B radio host voice.
Dude, I listened to enough of it as a kid, so if I picked up anything from that, I'm glad it's at least that. But no, dude, I'm good. I finished Food Wars this week.
Nice.
I actually finished it. I was pleasantly surprised with the ending.
Yeah, no, I finished it too.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, freaking.
Dude,
How'd you?
they finally did some justice to Megumi-kun, man.
I
Hats off
was
to
I was kind of surprised when so in
spoilers
season
ahead.
5, yes, spoilers ahead. So in season 5, so the last time we talked, I watched season 4, and then after
Yeah.
that, it's like the new Elite 10.
Mhm.
So Irina is the director,
Yep.
and then after that, Soma is like the first seat, and then after Megumi Kun's in there too. She's the 10th seat.
Is she the 10th?
10, yeah, she's the 10th seat, and then after that, I can't remember everybody else, but the fish guy that always gets like he's cool, but then when he puts on his bandana, he's all crazy.
Yeah.
Then after that, Spice guy, he's in there. Then Aldini brother, I think he's like the 7th seat. But anywho, in season 5, the big thing is they go to blue, and that was like where Soma's dad went, and then after that, that made him like go all crazy.
No, his dad
he didn't go.
His dad
he was
didn't
supposed
go. He
to
was
go.
to.
Yeah, there you go. Because it made him all crazy, right? That was like the trigger of him, like, I'm gonna leave and figure out food on my own.
Or just I don't think he was figuring out food. I think he was just figuring out life.
Yeah, it was like a mixture because he was like, I don't know what cooking is anymore.
Yeah.
Then, but yeah, so that's what season 5 is all about, is blue, and then they do Megumi justice because tell them, John, why do they do Megumi justice?
Okay, so at the school, like they had a like a challenge, if you will. Whoever the top 3 who made the best dishes were going to get an automatic bid to blue.
Mm-hmm.
And they finally did Megumi-kun justice. They gave her the dub over everyone.
She was number 1.
She was number 1. She beat Soma. She beat the Aldini brothers.
So there was like top 3 to get into
top 3
to
get
blue.
In. And she got number 1.
Mm-hmm. And I think it was Megumi, the Aldini brother.
Yeah, it was Megumi-kun first, and then you had the Aldini brother second, and then you had Soma third. And Soma like barely made it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How'd you feel about the whole, like, the bad guy in it, the main, like, bad dude in it? It was like Jorishiro's like prodigy son, mentee, like Asha Saiba. There you go, Saiba. How'd you feel about him?
Honestly, I thought it was a decent like antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had their group. I don't remember the name of the group off the top of my head.
Nori. No. Yeah, no.
Noir.
It was like the evil.
Yeah.
It was like Noir. It was chefs, but they only cook for like mafia bosses. It was like the thing, because like our normal like set of characters that we follow is very like they are the ones that cook for like gourmet chefs, like your normal, they're like the Gordon Ramsays of the world, you know what I'm saying? Like they're famous, and then everybody kind of knows them. Whereas the noir people, they're chefs, but for like mob bosses and like the underground people.
Yeah, and they're just trying to take over.
Yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, like I feel like it was kind of weird where it's like they try to put like a dangerous element to it, but really they're like beating each other with cooking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I guess the only real like danger part was when the first qualifier for blue, when they get into blue, and then one of the judges was like the theme was like last meals.
Yeah.
And then after that they had like an old guy, and the old guy used to be a chef for Noir. I feel like is it Noir? I feel like you're pronouncing wrong. But the chef for like the mobster people, and you had to make a last dish of what he would like. And I feel the only time there was danger was that dude had a for real gun, and he would have shot somebody if he didn't like your dish.
Oh shit, dude, that's right.
Yeah. Well, all the other ones they weren't.
Actually,
I don't know.
I kind of like the idea of going through like I think the next challenge, if I remember correctly, was they had to go through a convenience store and they had to make like a $100 dish.
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of like that as a challenge.
Yeah, that was cool. Like use convenience store ingredients to make a dish worth $100. Is that what that was? Yeah, that's what that was. Then what was the third one after that? Was it?
Okay, so you had that one. Then you had the convenience store challenge.
Mhm.
All the while, Edina is like single-handedly bodying everyone else that loses the challenge, and
So okay, yeah.
you find that out a little bit later. But
So every time there are stages that you go through to go into like the castle. So in blue, there's a whole castle, and when you
mhm.
get inside the castle, that's when the actual Shokugekis of the finalists that they're going to be doing it. But you have to like it's like a Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon type shit, low key,
Right.
where you have to fight your way through it. So stage one was beat the old or make the old guy like your food. Stage two was the convenience store. Stage three, I think they just had to
They had to
make the
impress.
judges. They had to impress the judges, right? There's
Yeah,
just
they had
judges
to.
that they had to make them like it.
I think they had to impress the judges, but the judges are like all in like unconventional styles of cooking. And I think. Oh, is that when Soma makes the Yule log?
Yeah, because that's when you see all of the mobster chefs there. I want to say
Yeah.
noir, but I'm just going to refer to them as mobster chefs now.
Mhm.
Um, that's when you see all of the mobster chefs in there, and then they're showing off like how badass they are. Like there's the chainsaw lady, and
Oh,
then
was the third challenge the one where you had to make like a Christmas style dish, and it's like
no,
the
no,
one
that
after,
was
or is that the one
that
after that?
that was so the Christmas style dish was when Soma specifically went against Chainsaw Lady, and you had to make a Christmas style dish. So that was their Shokugeki.
Oh, that's
But
right.
the before that, they had to they just have to make the judges like their dish to get into the castle. But yeah, man, freaking, how'd you feel about Irina's mom and like she has the god tongue as well?
Bro, dude, it made it so sad.
Did it? Like
Dude,
you're kind of
I felt really bad for the mom. I felt really bad for Edina too, because like you knew she was gonna win,
mm-hmm.
and like you knew she was gonna like have to like make these like amazing dishes for her mom, and it's like, imagine how like terrible life has to be if you have such a good tongue that like amazing dishes don't even taste good to you.
Yeah, I mean that's hard. Where it's like you've tasted everything that's really good, and then it's just you're just a really picky eater at that point. I feel like you're such a picky eater
But you're like
that you
unintentionally
can't eat.
picking. It's like
That's what happens.
unintentionally.
Like biologically,
Yeah.
kind of like she couldn't unless it tasted. Yeah, that's like a. I guess it's kind of a double-edged sword in I guess the anime where you have the god tongue where you could taste everything and you know how to make a good dish,
Yeah.
and so like that's like the upside to it where you have a really good culinary skills with like just your tongue where you know how to season everything properly and make everything look all good,
Hmm.
but because of that it's hard for you to find things you actually like because you could taste so many things that your palate is so refined you're like the pickiest person ever.
Yep.
Can you imagine just like having you're so picky that you get food through an IV for like nutrients because you can't eat anything?
Dude, that has to suck as like a life.
Are you a picky eater, John?
No, dude,
No.
not at all.
What are things that you wouldn't eat?
Sour cream.
Where do you
I hate
what do you
sour
have
cream.
against sour
I hate
cream?
sour cream. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like I don't like the taste. Like I don't like the cream. I don't like a lot of creamy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sweetness of it kind of bothers me. Um, it's just everything about sour cream just bothers me. Like I don't like sour cream on baked potatoes. I don't like sour cream in like soups. If you,
What about in like Taco Bell when they have like sour cream and like a crunch wrap or something?
dude, I don't I ask for it without it.
Interesting.
I feel like sour cream ruins dishes.
Is it a taste for you? Is it the taste of sour cream?
It's the taste of sour cream that really does it for me.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I won't even eat like ranches that like have a sour cream base.
Isn't ranch made with what is ranch made out of?
It's usually made with sour cream,
Word.
but
So
you can make like a watery version of like a ranch that doesn't have a sour cream
so
base.
So if a ranch is too, do you even like ranch, like in general?
Not really.
But you still eat it
I
as
can.
long as it's not as long as it's not too much sour creamy.
Yeah, if there's like a good balance, I'll eat it.
Do you?
Dude, sour cream and pizza. I mean, sour cream. Ranch and pizza is actually pretty solid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people like that. I feel like that's a solely American thing. Do you
I
think
can
that's
see
just
that.
an American thing?
I can see that.
Because someone told me they went to Europe and they got pizza somewhere and then they asked for ranch and then they like scoffed at them like.
Dude, imagine it's like how to tell if you're an American. Oh, can I get ranch with my pizza? Like if that's like
Yeah,
imagine if that's like the telltale sign.
maybe, but I think it could be like a. Is it a West Coast thing? Because I think in the East Coast they do like blue cheese. They're more like blue cheese people.
I can see that. It could be a West Coast thing.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
Anyway,
is it? Anyways, but yeah, freaking
sour cream. Don't fuck with it.
you don't like sour cream. But yeah, I liked it. I liked all the Shokugekis.
I thought after you get the challenge with the Christmas cake, you
Mhm.
get that like teen challenge with you have Takumi who tries to bring his brother into it, but his brother doesn't get to the right spots, so Soma tags himself in.
Mhm.
So you get that challenge. That challenge was pretty cool.
Mhm.
You knew they were gonna win.
Yeah,
Um,
dude, freaking Megumi loses to like the main bad guy, bro. You said that you thought she lost to like a random dude,
well, see, I couldn't remember because she fought one of the
the mobster guys,
yeah,
the noir. I'm saying mobster guys. One of the mobster guys. Yeah, she
yeah,
fought the
because
guy with the claws.
yeah, because they had to do like the 15-minute dish.
Yeah, I forgot the rules, but yeah, he had to go against the dude with the claws. Like the his backstory was kind of cool, where his family was assassins, and then I don't know, like it gets like now when I think about it, it's low key kind of corny, where it's like their family is assassins, and now they use their assassin techniques to make really good food.
Honestly, though, if you had that in like a Benihana setting, like
Oh yeah, that
you're
would be
set.
really tight
You're
if
set.
if you sat down and you saw some dude with claws and he was like,
It's like going to pay to like see Edward Scissorhands like make like art out of like shrubbery.
yeah,
He's like,
yo, that would be some shit. Um, yo, you imagine Edward Scissorhands in Food Wars?
I
Like,
mean,
especially, like if he was one of the mobster characters, and he was like, "This is how I make my chicken, and I
like
cut it all up." Then it would be sad because then the Saiba guy would beat him and be like, "Now give me your scissor
give
hands,
me your
fool."
scissor hands. I'm gonna use them better than you can.
But yeah, but Megumi beat the Claw dude though.
Yeah, she beat the Claw dude, but then she
Yeah,
lost to head honcho.
head honcho. Wait, I need a. It's bugging me, but it's Saiba. Yeah. How'd you feel about Soma and Irina, their last Shokugeki? Yeah, Blue.
Oh, dude, best. I think it's the best Shokugeki of the series.
Do you really? You think so?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know, dude. There's some. I think it's because you finally get a like legitimate Shokugeki between the two, and he still has like the desire to make a dish that's like that she calls delicious,
Mm-hmm.
and then he still doesn't get it.
Mm. Well, she likes it, but then like the whole thing was she became back to normal because the
But
whole kind of
because she was like making like a basic ass dish, and he was like, "I don't want to beat you if you're gonna phone it in." And
mm-hmm.
then she's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, it woke her up and then it got back to normal. So I think she liked it, but
But
it
but it wasn't the dish that made her do that. It was him talking to her that did that.
mm-hmm. But it did make her like it because her special gifting is that instead of did she disrobe people or she just made people feel happy was her thing of gifting because remember she liked it and then she has her own little gifting impulse thing too.
Yeah, and then like her like gifting things like super like a lot stronger than like her dad's and
And everyone it was like her own special gifting thing. The whole freaking arena exploded or
yeah
like the top thing exploded.
yeah.
That's how you knew. The gifting thing really got intense in this one.
Dude, the further the series went on, the further like the gifting thing I got out of hand.
I think the most intense one was Irina and Irina's mom, because Irina's mom is like people would like from everywhere, like they
Yeah.
would like be disrobing and stuff.
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
God
But
damn.
no, but
Imagine if you had that ability.
uh, yeah, I don't know.
Would you
I feel
would you like not eat amazing dishes because you'd be worried about like disrobing people?
uh yeah, I feel like that'd just be annoying. That'd be weird. And if they knew it was me, I think I'd get sued. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
if they
but
knew.
you're not doing it intentionally.
Yeah, I hope just no one knows that it's me so I don't get sued if it was in like real life.
I mean, if everyone's like super accepting like they are in the show, like
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, it
it's like
happens.
oh, it's just
He
Lee, you know.
he ate something delicious. It is what it is."
It's like you can't help it. Like what can you?
It's kind of a weird. It fits to the theme of Food Wars
It
for
fits the show, but like
all it is of all the fan service is it kind of fits it. Another question. How did you feel? So like the main bad guy, so Asahi Saiba
mhm.
is actually Asahi Nakiri Freak. I can't even say the Irina's last name. How do you say it? Say it.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna try to.
Nakari Irina. But
I'm not gonna butcher that.
so his dad is the same dad as Irina's. Like the
Yeah, it's like yeah. I was not expecting that, especially because he spent like the first like half of the season trying to get at her,
hmm which made it kind of weird
which makes
because
it hella awkward now.
it's yeah, they made the whole thing awkward because it's kind of it got all incesty.
Yeah, that's never a lane you want to be in. But
But
I mean, the goal. I guess the goal is like to try to give everything a happy ending, and I guess it gave it a happy ending because now he has a family that he can go to after being an
yeah,
orphan.
because that was the whole thing where like he was an orphan and then uh Jorichiro taught him how to cook, and then that's how he loved cooking. How'd you feel about his ability? Like the whole, he was pretty much like that one guy where they do the tracing, but his was more intense, where he just has to touch a chef's tool and then he gets all of their powers.
I think that's dope, dude. I think I would like that better than the tracing.
It's a lot easier because
Yeah,
the tracing dude he has to like really study, and
which
like he's like a psychological guy where he
yeah,
goes into the mind of someone, you know.
hmm which yeah, I mean it's kind of it's I mean it's a dope thing to be able to do. Don't get me wrong,
hmm
but I'd much rather be able to like just touch a like a
It's just easier.
yeah. It just imagine, dude. Imagine like touching Gordon Ramsay's knife and you just magically have the ability to cook like Gordon Ramsay. Like you're just set. Like
Yeah, freaking out of everybody's, I guess out of like all of the mobster guys, was he your favorite person of like their little quirks of? Because there's the one dude with the shaker, and like he was good at a shaker.
see,
Then,
I didn't like the shaker guy. I didn't like the chick with the chainsaw.
uh, do you like the first
I
Elite
didn't.
10 guys? Uh, Tsaga's, the grader guy, like when he's hella good at the grader, like the original Elite 10 guy, the number one guy. Do you like his shit where he uses the grater like a sword?
I don't remember that, dude.
No, freaking okay. Here, Elite 10 original, the first seat. So like,
I no,
remember?
I know who you're talking about. I don't
Yeah,
remember. I
his little grater, like his huge, the grater. No, you forget
yeah.
it.
Dude, I'm drawing a blank on that. Yeah, and you're talking about two Sukasa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember that, man.
Well, I guess it wasn't cool since you didn't remember it.
Damn. Did you? It sounds like you really enjoyed it, though.
Well, no, not really. I think I don't know. I think there's no one's like little quirk. I guess for me is the cross knives thing was pretty cool.
Honestly, the cross knife scenes was really dope. Yeah, dude. I honestly like. I think that the knives dude was probably my favorite.
Hmm. Do you think that
I
Food
don't.
Wars?
I wouldn't want that as my skill,
Mhm.
but it's cool to kind of see.
Do you think that Food Wars is just kind of at the end there? It just felt like a love story between Soma and Arena towards the end.
I mean, you knew that was gonna be the case though. Like I don't think anyone's surprised at like the ending.
True. So like,
It,
was the whole anime just like well, just one big love story kind of that kind of led up to that? Like that was the ending. Would you have rather it ended how it ended in season 5, or just ended it on season 4,
season 4.
where yeah,
Season 4.
how
Like
come?
season 5 could have just been like an OVA. Like they could have made a movie of season 5.
Mm.
Like I don't think it needed all the episodes.
Like it could have just been like a what is the OVA? Is that like a 2 episode or like a little movie thing?
It's like a combination of a couple episodes.
Mm.
Like they could have done that. They could have made a movie like a. They could have done it in like a movie fashion. I don't think it needed 13 episodes.
Like a whole last season.
Yeah. But like I mean, you knew that's probably the only manga I've read because I actually read the manga just to see like
For Food Wars?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but like yeah, dude, I don't know. I much prefer the ending to season 4 than to season 5 because you get it feels like you get more finality out of it.
Yeah, like it ended properly. Like, oh, this is the new Elite 10.
Yeah, no, you got the new Elite 10. Everyone's having Shokugekis. Everyone's vibing, having a good time.
Uh huh.
Whereas like in season 5, like you're like okay, it's like Adina won blue, and then Soma dips for a while.
Yeah, he kind of like becomes kind of like his dad, where he's like, I need to travel and get better.
Yeah,
But it's not as sad though. That's the difference.
yeah, it's not as sad.
Where it's not like you don't see him for a hell of days.
Yeah, and then he's like at his like restaurant just randomly, and like, oh hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Want some food?
Mm-hmm. But damn, speaking of food, look, what's your background over there, John?
Dude, I don't. I feel like I've been doing most of the most of the food stops, but we finally got to it. Two episodes ago, we talked about how we were gonna take a dish from the first couple seasons, and we are gonna replicate it. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, we've got our backgrounds are the dishes that we actually attempted. So, Lee's got his transforming Gohan.
I did the transforming rice furikake gohan, the rice seasoning, I think is what it is. Then what you do, John? You got
I
the.
got the gotcha pork roast right there, man.
How was it for you cooking
Dude,
that, dude?
dude, it took a while for me to do this.
Why did it take you a while?
I'm very slow to prep.
Okay,
So when I prep things, like it's slow for me to like I'm kind of slow on like cutting up things and stuff like that.
like getting all the things ready.
Yeah. So like that took a while, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
you have to mince the mushrooms, you have to mince the onion, you have to make sure if you're not using minced garlic, you have to mince your garlic.
What's mincing? Is it just making really tiny?
Really tiny like cube kind of
How'd you mince it with a knife?
with a knife.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's
But just
it's like yeah. Where you literally cut it in one direction, then you cut it in another direction, and then you cut it in a third direction. And it gets
oh,
really
goddamn.
small.
Mm.
So I mean, except for the garlic, where I had like a garlic masher. That was like
Okay.
But yeah, so I think the prep time took a lot. Like
Okay.
I started prepping everything at like 8, and I didn't finish cooking till
Damn, you started hella late.
and I didn't finish till like 10:30.
Okay.
Because like you have to let things cool. You have to let like you have to like you have to cook the potatoes, and then you have to cook the other thing at the same time. You have to
Mm-hmm.
marry the two together, and then you have to freeze. You have to like chill it for like 20 minutes to make sure it keeps form.
It honestly looks really good, bro. Like,
Thank you, man.
okay, wait. So, what is it exactly? What is the gotcha pork roast?
So gotcha pork roast is a potato base that's essentially wrapped in bacon,
Mm.
and then you have a like sauce that goes on top of it to kind of give it a little more like savory flavor.
Mm. What's the sauce? It looks like a gravy from the picture. It's like brown.
It's kind of a gravy. That's kind of like the butter. So the sauce is red wine,
Mm-hmm.
I use the Pinot Noir because that goes better with meats.
Oh, that's how you say the mobster's name. Dog is Noir. That's how you say it.
But that's how you said it, and then you were like, "Oh, I don't know."
Oh, damn. Okay, okay. Anywho, so a Pinot Noir
Yeah,
for the
I
thing.
used the Pinot Noir.
Okay.
I used the sake. I tried to find the sweetest sake I could find,
Mm,
and soy sauce. So use those three,
right.
marry them together, and then you let that like kind of like reduce, so it, like shrinks in size,
Mm-hmm.
and then you add some butter to give it like some thickness, and then you
Mm.
whisk it until it gets like saucy like that. So the reason why it like kind of
Ah,
looks gravy like is because that's the addition of the butter that kind of gives it that like different color.
the little brown.
Yeah, it was like a blood red before.
Oh, okay. I like if you're comparing the gravy brown to a blood red. I'd rather have a gravy brown on the dish than a blood red.
Yeah,
So then I would feel like it's all undercooked if it's blood red.
dude, the sauce was amazing.
Really? Damn.
Yeah,
Good job, Sean. Good job.
but like it took it's like it took me like a half an hour to prep. It took me like 10 minutes to make both the garlic mushroom onion mix and the
Mm.
potatoes. Because you have to wait 20 minutes, you have to chill it for 20 minutes. Like that
Mm-hmm.
takes up a lot of time, and then you have to like once. So you chill it once to give the potato the size, and then when you wrap it in bacon, like when you wrap the bacon in,
Mm-hmm.
I use twine to kind of hold it together, and so
Mm.
that way I can add like the rosemary on top of it to kind of seep in some of that rosemary flavor.
Yeah.
Once you do that, you wrap it up again, and then you chill it again.
Oh, damn.
So you spend a lot of time. You spend like you spend about a half an hour just waiting for things to chill,
Mm.
and then from there, you had like I had to like cook it for a half an hour I had to cook it for like 35 minutes to get it like crispy.
How did you put it in the oven? How'd you cook it?
Yeah, you put it in the oven for at 400
Okay.
on a pan on a baking sheet if you wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, very simple. While it's chill, and then you have to let it chill for 10 minutes, and then while it's
Mm-hmm.
so that's when you make your sauce, and then when you make your sauce, like you're supposed to pour it on top. But I think if I ever to make it again, I'd probably put it on the side and just let you dip it in, because yeah,
Pouring all over it was kind of like a little too much, or like just to give people the option if you want the sauce or not,
right.
instead of like dousing it.
Honestly, it's way better with the sauce. Like
I feel like it would be. I
like
feel like it would be.
the sauce makes
This is what makes it. Mm.
makes the dish. Like the potatoes by themselves are actually really good, because there's something about mixing it with something about the mushrooms that the king oyster mushrooms that I use actually
Mm-hmm.
brought out a lot of flavor, especially when you mix it with the garlic. Really savory, really good.
Sounds good. The mixture of mushrooms and the potatoes and like how you minced it together, that part seems really good.
Yeah, and then like bacon and mushrooms go
Yeah.
like bacon and everything that's in it kind of go well together. So it's like you have the flavor, like the blending of the flavors that way, and then you have the
Mm.
sauce. But like it's the honestly though, it's the sauce that really makes the dish. It's amazing. Like
Really.
I think you should try to make this dish. Like no joke.
Ugh, dude, I feel like from all the things that you said, Jesus, I don't know if I could. I feel like I could do it, but I feel like it would take a lot. So for me, I made fukake no gohans, like the transforming egg thing that Soma made, and I think kind of the same where the prep took a little, but so you use chicken wings to get like the broth of it. So the transforming part is like there's the broth that you put into the pot,
Mhm.
and then after that, that's what you use, and then you freeze the broth into like little square cubes. Like you put it there, and then after that, that's what you cut up when it's all frozen,
Mhm.
or not frozen, but like yeah, I guess frozen. To put it onto your eggs too, so it could be the transforming part.
Yeah.
So I had to fry some chicken wings first, and that took the longest part, dog. That was the longest part. Where I think where I messed up is that when I went to the store, I bought a whole big ass bag of chicken wings. So when I was cooking it, because
You use the
when
whole bag of chicken wings.
yeah, because like when I think when you're supposed to do it, it's just like a couple chicken wings.
You need like
You
five or
don't.
six. You don't
Yeah.
need too many.
So if it was just those 5 or 6, I would have been done in like no time. It would have been really easy because you get the chicken wings, then you fry the chicken wings. No, first you boil bonito flakes. You get some bonito flakes, then you get like
What is
bonito
that?
flake juice.
What is
I don't know, dog. Bonito flakes. It's fucking bonito flakes. I don't know how to describe them. So you get that, So that's kind of like a part of the broth. And then you get your chicken wings, and then when you fry the chicken wings, which took me, that was the longest part because I literally fried a whole bag of chicken wings. But if you don't do that and you just have like five or six, then you fry the chicken wings. Then in another pot, you put all that bonito flake juice that you got from earlier that you kind of simmered, and then you put the chicken in there, soy sauce, sake. I didn't get sake. I couldn't find sake. I think I need to do this again with the sake. So in the broth, it's bonito flakes, chicken, soy sauce, sake. What else was it? Mirin. It's kind of like rice seasoning. Is like another kind of seasoning. Then ginger. I grated it.
Ooh.
So yeah, I thought I was like the first seat, but I didn't have a cool sword. I just grated it. And then I think, did I say sugar? Then like some sugar.
Yeah.
So that's the broth, and then you pour the broth into like little square plates, freeze it, then or put it in the fridge. Then you chop it up, and then you put it on top of your eggs, and then the broth kind of like melts in there, and that's what makes it the transforming part.
Did you take video of it melting? Because that would have been dope to see.
No, I didn't. I did not.
Damn,
But
that would have been cool.
But yeah, when you put it on there, I guess it just kind of like seeps into it. So yeah, it was good.
Would you make it again?
Yeah, I'd make it again, honestly. But okay, so the best part of it was the chicken wings.
Hey, the
chicken wings are really good.
I don't know if you did this, but when I was looking up recipes to make this, I found this guy Alvin Zhao.
Oh yeah, shouts out Alvin Zhao, dog. That's who we that was the guy that I followed his YouTube tutorial to do mine.
He said so I found the video of yours. And he said the same thing. He's like, "Oh, dude, the best part, you get to eat these chicken wings while you wait." And I was like, "Damn, that sounds amazing!" Like,
yeah, and I had a whole bag of chicken wings.
tell me you still have some chicken wings.
Yeah, I still have hella chicken wings. So
see, follow-up question to all of this: did you learn anything about cooking while making this dish that you're going to use going forward in your life?
It's low-key kind of just... It was low-key just kind of like making adobo, if I think about it. But like for adobo, is like you really let all the juices go into the chicken, whereas this one is like you save the soup and then you freeze the soup. I don't know, maybe. I think I could still do it. I think I never... You know what it made me want to do is buy an air fryer, because I hated fucking waiting for those chicken wings to fry. I just used my pan. Is that called pan frying, or is it just frying? I don't know the proper term.
I mean, I think both could apply.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it would have been way easier if I just had a fucking air fryer. I think the biggest thing I learned was you got to be patient. All good things come with patience.
Yes, that's something I as well. I mean, I will tell you, I loved the sauce so much, I would make it again.
I low-key, honestly, after like just looking at yours and like, I would have to block out a whole fucking afternoon to like make sure I did it right. But I low-key want to try the gacha pork though. It looks good. I like it.
Dude, you should try to make it. I mean, it's gonna take you a decent amount of time.
It's definitely gonna take me a decent amount of time.
But you can buy. I'm sure you can buy all this stuff like pre-prepped and just like cooked up.
No, I need to. If you did the whole shit how you did it, I gotta channel my inner Megumi-kun and then cook that.
Okay. Well then, one more. I guess follow-up question: are you going to make a second dish?
Yeah, I'm down. Especially after like talking about this, we could.
You know what? Here's a challenge. We choose the other person's dish that they have to.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's do it right now. All right, tell me mine. Tell me mine.
You know what?
Food.
All right, I'm gonna spare you, so I'm not gonna give you anything like venison.
You're doing curry risotto amuse. That's what you're doing.
Can you say that one more time?
I already said it. I will not repeat it. Nope.
Say it
I
one more time.
refuse. I
I know,
refuse.
because I need to find it.
Curry risotto, amu rice, amuris, amu. I don't. I guess I can't read.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Is the dish made by Soma Yukihira during the 43rd annual Totsuki Autumn Election preliminaries.
Yes, I know exactly what this dish is. This looks amazing. I'm so down to try it. I love curry, so
Cool. Is that what he did to beat Spices Guy? I feel like that's what that was.
okay.
He lost to Spices Guy? I thought he beat Spices Guy.
No, Spock, this guy won that whole thing, didn't he?
Oh. Yeah, you're probably right. Alright, which one's mine, bro?
You know what?
Is it transforming Furikake Gohan?
How did you know?
Yes.
Oh my god. No, dude.
Oh.
No. I'm gonna actually give you. I'm gonna give you. Do you want the easy option or do you want
Just
a slightly difficult?
whatever. Literally, I told you the first thing I saw, so don't think too hard about it.
Okay. You know what? You know what? I need to get you away from making rice because all of your dishes have rice. So
Thank you for considering me.
I contemplated giving you the grilled squid tentacles.
Oh, with the
butter.
peanut butter? Oh, dude, I'd be so down. I feel like that's easy. I already got peanut butter.
No, but I'm gonna give you something different. I'm gonna give you
Okay.
something different. So how do you feel? So do you like eggs?
Yeah, man. I made Furikake no Gohan.
That I mean, I guess that's true. So I'm gonna give you two options.
Oh shit, I got
Actually,
options.
you know what? No, you know what? No,
Oh, what? I don't have options?
no.
Fuck, I don't have rights.
Okay, so you get to make the demi-glace accompanied beef and chicken duet.
That sounds really long. There's a lot of syllables in that. What? Wait, what is it?
It is the demi-glaze accompanied beef and chicken.
That's like the longest shit in this whole fucking list.
It's the dish that Tsukasa, the former number one, made out of all the grocery store.
Oh,
dish.
yo, okay, I'm excited. It was that one. It is the convenience store one.
Yes.
Okay, you gave me a cool one.
No rice. So I'm trying to help you expand your your culinary arms a little bit. You know, I'm gonna expand your culinary horizons.
I think these are good challenges for us to expand our cooking. At least for me, bro, because I'm a brown rice, chicken, and broccoli master.
That's why I'm trying to expand your horizons, man.
Okay. I'll make a demi glace accompanied beef and chicken duet.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge, so no pressure on making it good.
You just gotta make it.
Yeah, but
All right.
So I get to
We'll
make
do this.
so I get to make curry risotto, and you get to make
A duet.
a duet.
A duet of some sort.
I'm like super hyped for you, dude. I think you're gonna kill it.
I feel like I'm learning the most out of these challenges. I feel you're already a very good cook. You know what? We're gonna keep doing this until we end up doing a live show, and then we could we'll do a food war.
Dude, we'll do a
We're doing a
Shokugeki,
live
man.
food war.
We'll do a YouTube exclusive Shokugeki.
No, we should Twitch it. We should make a Twitch and do a live Twitch. Or no, we could do YouTube live.
Dude, we'll figure
Just
something
some kind of live. You could even do a TikTok live because they have live on TikTok.
Yeah, but it's two people cooking. Like, it's gonna be tough.
No, you could do it because we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
All right, we'll figure out the logistics off the pod.
Yeah, but okay. So are we making this next
2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, we'll give us some time in our lives.
Every 2 weeks, we'll come up with a dish, and we'll just continue to go through these.
Okay.
Bust these out.
I like this theme for this year. How do we become Shokugeki no Soma food war?
I just low key wish we had more episodes to watch.
Well, I think we'll keep probably watching. We'll probably talk about some like Dragon Ball Z again, but then every 2 weeks we'll go back to food and then after that, we'll talk about the shit that we made.
dude. And then we'll figure out like different things that we've learned about cooking. I'm super excited for you, man. This is
Yeah.
this is your moment.
So far, the moral for this week was patience.
Patience. It is a
Patience.
virtue for a reason.
I saw another thing. I forgot where I saw it. It was probably another YouTube video where it was what makes good dishes. What makes like something good is they layer it. So what I mean by layering it is like, so example for like the furikake no gohan.
Mhm.
For those chicken wings were good because I fried them first. So that's one thing, and then I boiled them after. So it's like a layer of two different things that you're doing to a dish, which gives
Smart.
it, I guess, different flavors. I don't know.
It gives it a second dimension that you.
Yeah, it was like it was a different dimension for it. I don't know. I do like, honestly, dog, the chicken wings were the best part of this. I really like the chicken wings.
Dude, I mean, if the worst thing that comes out of this is that you picked up a new affinity for making chicken wings, like, hey, that's just that it's better than your grilled chicken all the time on a better
Yeah,
rice.
I think that is what I got out of this was I feel more comfortable pan frying some chicken wings.
Nice, dude.
But I think I much rather get a fucking air fryer because then the oil gets everywhere and you gotta clean it up. But I think what didn't help was I fried a whole bag of chicken wings. If I just had two or three, that would have been
I mean,
more
you probably needed
manageable.
five. You probably needed to do the 5 or 6, but
Yeah. And I think if I just get foil and I just put it on top of the pan, there'll be less like oil splattering everywhere.
oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. How was the cleanup for yours? Was it a mess?
No, no. I also cleaned up in stages, so
Same. I'm a clean as you go guy.
like as I was waiting for something to chill,
I'm gonna wash this, put this way.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna wash this, dry this off, put it away.
Mm,
As I put this in
mm.
the oven, I'm gonna wash I'm gonna wash my countertop.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna end up getting more and more cooking utensils as I need them. I didn't own a grater before this.
Oh,
Now I have a
man, what?
grater.
What?
I don't grade shit. Like I know how to grade, but like I don't really grade shit. Is it grade or great? Great.
Great.
Great. I don't grate shit. Yeah.
That's fair.
But man, yeah, I have learned stuff about this, and I think I enjoy these challenges that we're doing because
Let's keep it. We'll keep it going. That's gonna be the year. It's gonna be a year round.
last year we did games. This year
It's
we're
cooking
fucking
challenges.
cooking. It's low key a game. Low key a game, I guess.
Yeah, but
The whatever it is, this pod, it's things that we would have talked about, and I guess we would have done food challenges anyway.
we would have one way or another. We would have done it.
We would have tried cooking it. I think that's what we would have done. We would have been like,
I don't think we would have talked about it, but we would have tried it.
yeah, yeah. But I think we're here though. We're here. We're talking about it. But I think if you told me that you saw Food Wars, I definitely would have been like, "How'd you feel?"
Yeah,
We would have talked about it.
We would have talked about it.
We would have talked about it. We would have talked
because
about
you would
it.
have been like, "Oh, I've actually watched that one."
Yeah, yeah. But man, all right. I'm looking for. What the fuck am I making again? A duet of chicken?
You're doing the beef and chicken duet,
Mm. Man,
and
okay.
I'm doing the curry risotto.
Yeah,
Nice.
omelette with rice, omelette du fromage.
Overlay
Um,
fromage with cheese.
Yeah, freaking side note, Japanese convenience stores are the best. There's like everything. You know how it was in Food Wars? That's what it's like, man. It's just so many things where it's like, I don't know. Because like when you go to 7-Eleven here, it's just like those taquitos and like hot Cheetos. But over there, it's like they have a plethora of all like ready to go food, and it's a lot.
I've seen YouTube videos of people that go into like
They're really
Japanese
cool.
convenience stores, and they're like, I'm like, wait, you can get like a legit meal there?
Yeah, like solid meals. When I was there was one day where I didn't even bother going to try to eat anywhere. I just ate convenience store food.
Damn,
And
dude.
to an American, that sounds like I'm living like an animal. Like I'm living off of Hot Pockets and Doritos. But over there is like they have full blown like chicken katsu dishes.
Dude, that's amazing. Dude, I've told you that like that's like one of my top 3 places the top 3 places I want to go.
Damn. All right. Oh man, no, that would have been. I was gonna. Where else would you want to go, John? Other than Japan?
I mean, obviously Italy, but that's like a family thing.
Have you? So you've never been to Italy before?
Nope.
Okay. So Italy, and then what's your next place?
So Italy, Japan, and then Costa Rica, dude.
Nice. I want to go to Antarctica, just to say I went there.
Dude,
And
it's hella expensive.
is it really?
Yeah, I read somewhere that someone like dude paid like 20 grand to go.
Word, because you got to go with like scientists, right?
Yeah, you actually have to go with people that have a legit reason to be there.
I had a coworker. He was from Argentina, and like he lived at like the lowest point of Argentina, where like from there you could like take a boat or some shit to go to Antarctica. But
Damn.
I think his aunt was a scientist, so you might have to go with scientist.
Hey, you know, you also have to find a scientist that are willing to like have you tag along.
Yeah, then like
But then you
I
might
would
be
have
stuck
to.
there for a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I need to be productive somehow. I just can't be there. In my head, I just want to go there and be like, "Yep, it's a lot of snow,"
It's like, yep.
and then come back.
It's like, yep. I climbed some ice.
I think I had a friend where like he's an electrician, and
I'm like waiting to see where this goes. Okay, because like we're talking about Antarctica, and then you're like, oh, dude, my buddy, he's an electrician. I'm like,
yeah. So I guess like they contract. I could be butchering this, but like the contract work for them to go for him or like electricians to go to Antarctica for like X amount of months, and then like they come back because
oh, that's dope.
I guess scientists need to get electricians.
Hey, you know what? Let's just become electricians to go to Antarctica for like a couple months.
That's a lot, dog. I really just want to go. Like, if there is a boat and I could go there and like just say for like a week, and then maybe ice fish. You know what I'm saying? Get like a little string, like try to do a little circle. You know what I'm talking about? Like get a little circle, and just like get a little string, make an igloo. I think am I stereotyping?
Make an igloo.
At this point, I feel like I'm stereotyping Eskimos. You just get canceled by Eskimos. I'm sorry. I still want to go to Antarctica. Well, on that note, we're gonna make food for the next pod. I'm not gonna make fish for my Antarctica fishing trip, unfortunately. I'm gonna make a chicken beef duet, and John's gonna make a solid curry risotto.
In my igloo, you know.
Yeah. Shouts out Antarctica. Shouts out you guys for listening to this one.
Dude, you're gonna have to apologize to the Eskimos, man.
I don't think so. Okay. I'm sorry if I offended Eskimos. I love y'all. Let's go ice fishing together.
Dude.
I'll make the hole in the dish. Or not in the dish. I'll make the hole in the ice. And then we'll go fishing.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Or we could just go ice fishing. Alright, man. We'll figure this out when I'll go ice fishing. Peace out, everybody. We love you guys. Thanks for listening to this one. John says take care.
Take care.